that's developing right now up in the Pacific Northwest. So it's going to bring in a lot of wind starting tomorrow, and then of course a big cool down. But sometimes it's fun to cozy up, you know, in the cold with your family. Yes, grab some hot chocolate and watch the lights. I love this time of the year. Love the River of Lights. And once we get through tomorrow, we'll have a little bit better weather for viewing if you don't mind the cold. Tomorrow is going to be the big wind day for us as the winds start to crank up ahead of the system that's going to bring in all the cold and maybe even a little more snow for the metro area. Definitely bringing in a little more snow for the mountains later this week. 44 degrees right now. Winds are nice and light out the west-southwest at 3, so the wind's not too bad right now. We're not really even seeing any gustiness here in the metro area. You get out across eastern New Mexico, and this is where we're seeing the strongest winds, and winds there are up near 15, 25 miles an hour sustained, so it's pretty breezy out across the east and southeast, and then winds are gusting at times up near 35 miles an hour. So nothing dangerous to deal with the wind today. That could change tomorrow, though. High wind watches have been issued for tomorrow afternoon, where all these areas highlighted here in orange, and that includes much of the central mountain chain and then just east of the central mountain chain, because the winds are going to be coming from the west and southwest. That's where we'll see the strongest winds. We're going to be talking winds gusting up near 60, maybe even 65 miles an hour. So that's the type of wind that can do some damage. That's the type of wind, too, that can make it very difficult driving if you have one of those high-profile vehicles. So something to keep in mind as we go through the next couple of days. Winds will be picking up tomorrow. Looks like the main wind day, but it's going to be a little blustery after that for the next couple of days, too, as the rest of the storm system heads on in. So right now, New Mexico looking fantastic. Just a few clouds pushing into the northwest corner here ahead of the actual storm system, which is still pretty far back to the north and west. That system's going to get closer and closer to us as we go through the day today. And basically what we're going to be looking at is just a mix of sun and clouds. We'll see milder temperatures with the exception of the northwest. That's where it'll still be a little chilly, but we're not talking any snow today. And again, just some breeziness today. Tomorrow, the winds really start to ramp up. The storm system gets closer. We're going to start seeing snow developing up in the San Juans and much of the mountains over in western Colorado. So we're going to be talking snow there. And then by late tomorrow night, we may even start to see some of that snow cross over into northwest and northern New Mexico and the higher terrain there. And then as we go into Wednesday, that's when we're going to start to see things get pretty unsettled for New Mexico. As for now, winter storm watches have been issued for southwest Colorado. That starts tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. and it goes through Thursday night. And that's when we're going to be watching for most of the significant snow to move in. And then when you have the wind too, that's when you can get into the low visibility situation and the dangerous situation, especially if you're driving. So southern Colorado today, mostly cloudy, mid-30s, and then tomorrow 42 the high, actually a little warmer with more of a southwesterly wind, but watching for that potential for a little light snow. That snow will pick up through the overnight hours tomorrow night, Wednesday and Wednesday night. That's when we'll get most of the snow up in the mountains, and we could see snow on and off all the way into the weekend. And look at the numbers. Highs back to the 20s as we wrap up the work week. Northwest New Mexico, partly cloudy and breezy today, chilly today, warmer tomorrow, still breezy, and then we're talking that possibility for maybe even a little snow near Farmington Wednesday into Thursday. Highs fall back to only in the 30s. Southwest New Mexico, really looking at a nice looking day today. Just a few clouds here and there with highs in the 60s. By Thursday, we're talking 48 with potential for a little rain and snow there. For the southeast, partly sunny, pretty warm, very breezy today. Dangerous winds in the forecast for tomorrow. By the end of the week, we're talking the possibility of rain and even snow for Roswell with highs only in the 40s. For the northeast, windy today, gusting to 35 miles an hour. Tomorrow, extreme wind, and then by the end of the week, highs in the 20s and 30s with some snow around. So it is going to get quite cold for you. Northern mountains watching for that snow chance really more tomorrow night into Wednesday, and then we could see it linger into Thursday. Santa Fe may even pick up some snow Wednesday night into Thursday. East mountains today, highs in the 40s, chilly and breezy. And for the metro area, temperatures here topping out in the mid-50s with partly sunny skies. Really a nice looking day today. Tomorrow, the winds will be a nuisance, and then by the middle to latter part of the week, we're talking a big cool down and maybe a little bit of snow around Thursday morning as that system moves on in.
Get ready for the cold again.
Yeah, it's moving back in fast.
All right. Thanks so much, Kristen.